let's get on with this. Oh, and I forgot to delete all the excess saves from last time. The autosaves, and I'm like, oh well. I'll probably do that.
Entire hard disk full of saves. Wait, what?
I would be worried given the age of this game and the fact I have a 2 terabyte hard drive and don't use much of it. Alright, that's right, we're back on the boat. Actually, well, I can't tell if I can swim or not because there's apparently invisible walls everywhere.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's been so long, my auto-complete taskbar doesn't remember you.
Wow.
I can't keep getting in these scoops if he's gonna send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in. Take it easy, Flash. This is still a badge you're talking to. Alright. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself a real scamps after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know. And no goddamn Flash photography brainchild.
Okay then.
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up on the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear. Head down the stairs behind you and stay low.
Still can't get over the eye textures.
Yeah.
So much higher quality than everything else, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's...
In and out, okay? Don't forget to stay out of sight.
Okay, so stay out of sight.
Take the stairs up to the security building. There'll be a computer in there. Password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this? Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
So, yeah, I don't have to save. I can go through that again real quick if need be.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale. Yeah?
So, refresh my memory. Where are we, and what are we doing?
We are on the Elizabeth Dane, a ship that lost all of its crew mysteriously. And we are looking for on the Ankaran sarcophagus for the prince.
I recommend blowing up the engine and sinking it.
That is not an option. If I check it, what do you... Okay, I have blood packs to spare. Okay. I think I went the wrong way first. Yep, I went the wrong way.
For the record, cruise ships can be freaking confusing.
Yeah, well, it's not it's a cruise ship. This is a cargo container or whatever. Cargo ship.
That means it's not even designed for, people who don't already know the layout of the ship to be on it.
Yeah.
Like what is it? Military vessels all use some arcane alphanumeric sequences to say where you are and where you're and what's related to you and how that fits into the general map of the boat. It's a safety feature, so if you get boarded, no one who isn't an actual officer will have any idea where they're going or how to get there.
Actually, what is the quest for?
The quest is probably something that qualifies for a generic dark tag without actually having balls to be something horrific.
The prince wants you to investigate the Elizabeth Dane. You need to go to the beach in Santa Monica where the boat will be waiting to take you out to the ship. Done. You are to examine the sarcophagus, find out what the police have discovered, and take the cargo manifest from the ship. And above all, try not to go on a killing spree.
Try. Okay.
Little lockpicking.
So, find out what happened, steal all the evidence, and kill anyone who sees you. Got it.
Basically. Okay, then. So now I'm definitely going to say I got the manifest. Because I have no idea what the map of this place is.
Well, step one, always turn right. If nothing else, you'll eventually get there.
Whoa! Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Or that can happen.
Saw a floating cargo container. Turns out it's on a wire.
Okay.
And naturally the wire is wobbly as fuck.
So interesting. So the animation of the wire is interacting with the kinematics of the crate itself.
Possibly.
That's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't just have the suspended crate doing its own rotation animation, or perhaps they do, and they're both being influenced. I guess the thing to do would be to watch it and see if the wobble of the crate gets out of sync with the wobble of the wire.
Possible.
No one notices the guy who belongs nowhere near profession.
Obfuscate.
How you don't get arrested by security cameras after the fact is beyond me.
Yeah, technically I think it does say that obfuscate doesn't really work with security cameras.
Well, since it's supposed to be a mind effect, I would freaking hope not.
I mean, there's a merit you can buy that amplifies it so it does, but merit's not in this game. So,
Buy a merit and be magically invisible to recorded chemicals on film. It's a mind effect. You're still there. You're just making people ignore you. Not write this into magnetic tape. What, does it put up a sensor bar when you walk in like it's freaking Ghost in the Shell?
Just inch past these.
Some kind of symbol. Are you guys in touch with Deepwater, MDMC, or who? Not immediately familiar. Well, look, this is something we need to get squared.
So how many blood bags do you have?
I've got 2 regulars left, and I'm. And we're actually on a pretty good
May
shot
have to
back.
grab one of these saps.
No, where? God damn it. Gotta love clippy doors.
Well, these look like the old style of doors that I've seen in older games, where the door itself is a collision object,
Yes.
but they don't actually have the ability to rotate collision objects. So what they do is they create and destroy the collision object for every frame of the animation?
That is entirely possible.
Certainly explain the issues you were having with said doors.
Yep. Either way, we got our stuff. Time to get the fuck out of here. That was actually a lot easier than other stealth missions we've had. Well, better than the freaking the warehouse.
I do love that bit of coding right there. We don't actually know how to make you do a ladder, so instead you'll just jump off and the loading zone will before you hit the boat, so you don't take any damage.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep an eye out for all the little tricks since you're running through such an old game.
Yeah, really early source game as well.
To any developers who may never watch this podcast, do not tie shit to frame rate. Just don't. There are better ways.
If only this game was not had such a risky development. Well, actually, no, not risky. Just haphazard would be the word.
Well, nothing will ever beat the old Dune games where depending on what speed you play the game, this changed how powerful your units were.
But
So, in the old Dune game, there's a unit called the Sonic, and if you play on slow or anything, so the game, instead of multiple difficulties, has multiple speeds, and the slower you play the game, the more useless and worthless that tank is. But if you play the game on fastest, it is so powerful that it can take on the entire enemy army by itself.
Oh, hey, someone came to see us. Remember that girl we saved in a hospital by giving her our blood?
Yep.
Yeah, she became a ghoul.
Of course she did. That's what happened.
And now she's found us.
I want to help you.
Heather.
I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you.
The other thing, the arbitrary in games like this, the arbitrary passage of time is denoted by people claiming that things happened a while ago.
Weird me out? I knew you would be useful. I knew you would find me. You may be useful.
I can be. I know I can. I'll do everything I can for you. Look, here. I got you this.
Now, when you ghoulify someone, they aren't just bound to you. They like the idea of being bound to you or something.
You've basically you've made them, like, subconsciously love you.
Yeah,
They're
that's what I
so
thought.
addicted to your blood. I think cases like, say, Mercurio get a bit of a pass because he's been a ghoul for so long. I've always wanted a pet, something to cradle before I sleep.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money.
Get me money, get things.
Everything. I want to
She wants to be important.
be important to you.
This is so not a healthy relationship.
No.
Go to our home.
You don't say.
Go
A
to-
mind-controlled person who you gave help to under duress.
She
and
knows
you're not
where
gonna
we
take
live.
advantage
Holy
of.
shit.
And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you
She
want.
what?
She knows where we live. She knows about the apartment.
Yeah. In theory, that shouldn't be that surprising.
No. Okay, so she just kind of walks off rather than get into the cab and go back to Santa Monica from downtown.
Yep. She'll be fine. It's only
Yeah.
it's only a bit.